I look at my hands sometimes, and I still remember a time when they never shook, when my steps were quick, when I didn't think how to stand up or sit down. I just did it. I used to walk like I owned every path I stepped on. I whispered to myself. Now I think before I move. Sometimes I even pause, just to gather the strength to stand. A young man just ran past me, fast, easy, like the ground belongs to him. I smile a little. I used to be like that. I say quietly. I didn't even know how lucky I was. Back then, I thought aging would just mean slowing down a bit, sitting more, resting more, watching life calmly. But no one tells you it feels different. It feels like life keeps going, but your body starts asking you for permission. I didn't notice when it started. I admit to myself. One day, I was walking fine, and the next, I was holding railings, walls, chairs, anything I could find. Just a bad day. But bad days started repeating, and slowly, I stopped walking unless I had to. I became careful. I whisper. Then I became afraid, and I didn't even realize it. I stopped coming to places like this garden for a while. It reminded me too much of who I used to be, and I didn't like that feeling. But one morning, something inside me got tired of excuses. I came back here, just like today. I sat on this bench and looked at the path in front of me, and I asked myself something I had been avoiding for a long time. Is this it? Am I just going to sit here and fade into the days? I didn't have an answer, and that scared me more than anything. So I stood up, slowly. My knees complained immediately. My body told me no before I even tried, and for a moment, I almost listened. Almost. But then I said to myself, just one step, Margaret. That's all. Just one. And I did it. One step. It was shaky, awkward, painful, even, but it was mine. The next day, I came back again, and I did it again. Some days, I barely moved. Some days, I just sat here arguing with myself. Why are you doing this? I would ask. And I always answered the same way. Because I'm not done yet. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into something stronger. My body didn't change overnight, but something inside me did. I started walking a little farther, a little steadier, a little braver. And one day, I realized I wasn't reaching for my walking stick as much. Then I realized something even bigger. I didn't need it every time. Now I sit here again, but it feels different. I'm not watching life pass me by anymore. I'm part of it again. I stand up from the bench slowly. My legs still feel their age, but they listen to me now. I take a step, then another, and I smile. I'm 71 years old. I say to myself, softly, but I can walk like I'm 30, even after 60. I pause for a moment and look at the path ahead, not because I turned young again, but because I stopped believing I was finished. And I keep walking through the garden slow, steady, alive again.